MUS.
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 Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Alexandra Paatsch. I'm the General Manager and National Coordinator of MUS-E Deutschland.
When did you start your work with the MUS network and how were you introduced to it?
So I started in April 22, that's around 2 years ago. 2 years in which many things happened. And I was introduced to the MUS network because I was looking for an interesting part-time job. And when I read it in internet and I heard about the program, I thought, this can't be true. This is so logic and so evident and brilliant. Why haven't I ever heard of it before?
What makes the MUS network special to you?
Well, I always loved to work with people from different countries, to exchange, to learn and hear how life in their countries is, and now especially concerning schools and children and education, it's so interesting to share our experiences and to see that we mainly have the same problems, although Germany is very different from, for example, Portugal or Kosovo, but the problems, fortunately or unfortunately, are similar.
What are the most common issues that are present in education in Germany?
Yeah, the education system in Germany is in ruins, I would say. And I heard that also from my MUS colleagues in the other countries. There is no place in the curricula for arts or for holistic education. And we have so big problems in the classes because the children don't speak the language of their country where they live in. They cannot communicate with each other. The teachers cannot teach anymore because there's violence, non-communication and so many problems. Also a lack of teachers, and I'm really scared how school life shall go on, and think that MUS is really a big help for the schools where we may work.
What is one of your favorite MUS memories?
Yes, that's the boy who said, when reflecting a MUS project after some months, and the pupils see that something has happened in the class and with themselves. So this boy said, I learned to work better in a teamwork, but I don't know yet if I will remember that. And this is my favorite quote.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you introduce yourself?
I'm Rubén González Escudero. I'm a visual artist and filmmaker. I was born in Madrid, Spain, but I have been living in Berlin since 2007. At the same time, I have been conducting art and film workshops for children for nearly 20 years.
When did you start your work with the MUS network and how were you introduced to it?
I started working with MUS-E in 2018. I was granted as an artist with an atelier in the Karl Kramer School in Berlin. I found out about MUS-E because they collaborate with the school. I found it very interesting, and a teacher and a friend from the school, Svenja Kinsel, put me in contact with the coordinator in Berlin.
What makes the MUS network special?
First of all, although we work within the structure of the school, the program is outside the system of grades and results that a normal art class might have. For example, as an artist, I'm very interested in the artistic process, and the work of art I create are a result of that process. With MUS-E, I can work with the children in the same way, so that each one contributes with his or her own knowledge and concern to the final result, which is always different and depend on the children who participate, and is not focused on achieving the same result. Also, as an international network, we have meeting and exchange with other artists and teachers from different parts of the world that are very interesting both in a personal or professional level, and later we can apply these tactics and technique learned in our classes.
What are the most common issues that are present in education in your country?
As in other countries, I think that funding is one of the main problems. For example, this year in Berlin, the budget for arts in general has been dramatically reduced by up to 50% in some cases and has been dedicated to militarization. If we don't learn to work together despite our difference, and the art is the best place to do that, and also learn to talk to each other, we will have to spend more and more money in weapons, and we will have fewer and fewer people prepared to avoid or mediate on these conflicts.
What is one of your favorite MUS memories?
In one of the workshops I was making, where the children built their own musical instrument, the kids had to nail bottle caps to a wooden construction that they had made themselves. A girl said to me timidly, "But I don't know how to do this." I told her, "I'm sure you can." I showed her how to hold a hammer. I hammered the first nail and said, "Try it, and if you can't, I will help you." Then she hammered her first nail, did it perfectly, and the sign that appeared in her face is something that I will not forget. She finished her instrument with total confidence and even explained it to her friends how to do it.